Hello, all my dear student. Today I want to talk about the relative clauses. The relative clauses. In this case, we are going to use these words to link to sentence: who, which, that, where, when, and whose. In fact, these words are question words. We use them to form a question. But today we're going to talk about them to be relative clauses to link to sentence by using one of them. I am Mr. Makr. The relative clauses, as I said before, who, which, that, where, when, whose, we can use them in two different ways. Number one is called defining relative clauses. If we talk about defining relative clauses as the following: they provide essential information which identifies the persons, place, time, or thing we are referring to. Let's talk about number one. The first one is use, the use of the relative clause or the relative pronoun. The relative pronoun as the following. These are some examples. Number one, for people we use who or that. For people use who or that. As the example, the boy who is eating a pizza is my son. Look here, the boy for people, boy, so we use who directly after the word the boy. The boy who, the rest of the sentence, is eating a pizza is my cousin. We can replace who and put that instead of it. The boy that is eating a pizza is my cousin. So the first one, who used for people. Number two, for things or inanimate, we use which or that, the same as who and that, which and that. See this sentence: the pizza is something. So after pizza we put which. The pizza which is in the fridge is delicious. So the word or the relative pronoun which comes directly after the noun the pizza. So things we use which or that. 3. We want to talk about time. In case of time we use when or that. As this example, the day is time. The day, period of time, occasion, we use the day when after it. The day when I met him was wonderful. The day when. The day after it directly we put when, and the other part of the sentence, I met him was wonderful. The next one is place. If we want to talk about places, we use where. The park where we met was crowded. The park here is a place. We talk about a place, so we put where after it. The park where we met was crowded. The last one, position, whose plus noun. Note that after who comes always verb, but after whose comes noun. This is the word whose, and after whose directly there is a noun like brother. This is the girl whose brother, whose plus noun, whose brother is my boyfriend. So we use these relative pronouns who, that, which, that, when or that, where and whose, and every one of them are used for something different. This is when we want to talk about the defining relative clause. Now let's go to the non-defining relative clause. The same words, who, which, that, where, when, whose, the same, but we use the non-defining relative clauses for giving or telling more or extra information. We give or we say extra information. We put commas before and after the extra information. That cannot be used in this case. So we don't say who or that, but only who in the case of non-defining relative clause. Look at these examples. For people, we use the same word who, relative pronoun. Look at these examples. My brother, who is a surgeon, lives in London. Try to listen to me when I say this sentence again. My brother, who is a surgeon, lives in London. After the word my brother, I stopped a short time. This is a comma. And who is a surgeon, after this sentence, I stopped for another short time. This is another comma. So the extra information, before it there is a comma, and after it there is another comma. And the rest of the sentence, lives in London. The main sentence was my brother lives in London, but we put this sentence as extra information. So this kind of relative clause is called non-defining relative clause. Non-defining. The first one was called defining, but this is non-defining. Number two, about things. When we talk about things, we use which the same way. If we understand one, we already will understand the other cases because they are similar in the form. My car, which is parked over there, is very old. Also, the main sentence was as the following: my car is very old. But this sentence, which is parked over there, is extra information. And we put comma before the sentence and another comma after the sentence. So this is called non-defining relative clause. The third one, for time. When we talk about time, we use when. This example: next Saturday, when I'm traveling to Dublin, is my birthday. The same, next Saturday is a time, day, one day of the week. After it we put a comma, then the extra information: when I am traveling to Dublin is my birthday. This is for the time. For the place, we use the same word, where. Cordoba, where I was born, is a nice town. Cordoba, where I was born, is a nice town. There is a comma before where I was born. This is for the place, we use where. The position, we use whose plus noun, as we said before in the defining relative clause. Carmen is a person. Carmen, whose brother is in your class, is my best friend. Carmen, this is the noun or the person, and the extra information: whose brother is in your class. There is a comma before and after this sentence. The rest of the sentence is my best friend. My best friend. Now let's go to some questions. Try to answer some questions of different types. The first one: choose a correct answer. Choose the correct answer. Mr. Hamid has a son. Space is a doctor. How to answer these questions? Try to look before the space. There is a word, a son. Here we talk about Mr. Hamid's son, not Mr. Hamid, but his son. So son is a person or people, and after the space there is a verb. So let's choose one of from this list. Is it who, which, where, or whose? If we talk about whose, we learned that whose, after whose we put noun, but this is a verb, so whose is not right. Where, we use where for places, but this is a son, person, so we don't use where. which for things, but this is a son, a person, so it is not right. So the right word is who. Mr. Hamid has a son who is a doctor. Number 2, what's the name of the book space you are reading? Before the space there is the word the book. The book is something. We learn it from the explaining today. For things we use which. So the right word is which. Other questions. This is the village space my father was born. Try to concentrate on this sentence carefully, please. This is the village. The village, we can consider it as a place or something. So we can use after the village the word which for if it is something, or where for it is a place. How can we choose one of them? Look at the other sentence after the space. My father was born. If we do something in this place, if we do something or something happened in that place, like born or I live, learn, or any other thing, we use where. But if only describe the place, describe only the place without doing anything inside it, we use which. Here my father was born, so there is an action happened in this place. So the right word is where, not which. Number 4, tennis is a game. Many people enjoy a game. A game is something. For things we use which. Number 5, that is the shop. Magda bought her jumper. The same sentence this as number 3. In this shop, Magda bought. Magda did something, an action inside the shop. So it is a place. The answer is where. Other questions. Choose Mr. Ali. Mr. Ali. Try to look carefully. After Mr. Ali there is a comma. And after the sentence there is another comma. Is very kind. So this sentence is non-defining sentence. Not defining. Non-defining. In the case of non-defining, we agreed that we can't use that. That is not acceptable in this sentence. So Mr. Ali is a person. Where, which, who. Mr. Ali is a person, so we use who. Because some people may say who, and that we can use them both. No, in the defining, in the non-defining case, we don't use that. So the right word is who. Number 7, the museum. The same as number 6. It is non-defining sentence. The museum is near our school, is always busy in the afternoon. Museum is a place. Okay? Is near our school, is always busy in the afternoon. But now the museum is a place, but we don't do anything inside the museum. Only describe. In the case of describing the place, we use which, not where. The museum, which is near our school, is always busy. Which, because we don't do anything, only we describe the place. Number 8, this is a place. My professor has excellent place. It is a written place, so the right answer is where. Let's go to another kind of questions. Complete and correct the words between brackets. Complete and correct. Football is a sport where I like. Can we use where after the word sport? Sport is something, not a place. So where is not right. The right one is called, yes, which. Number 2, a good friend is someone which helps others. Good friend is someone, person. We don't use which after the persons. We use who. 3, Cairo is a city who is crowded. We don't use who after the city. City is a place. The place we can use either where or which. Now we say is crowded. I describe Cairo. I describe Cairo. In the case of description a place, we use which, not where. Cairo is a city which is crowded. English is a subject where I like. English is a subject where I like. Subject is something. We don't use where, we use which. That's the man which bought our old car. That's the man which bought our old car. The man is some or person or people. So in this case we use who. Number 6. My sister was born at time or at a time where my dad was out of work. Where my dad was out of work. In the case of time, we use when as the following. Other kind of questions like this combine the two sentences to one using a relative pronoun. Combine the two sentences. There are two sentences. We are requested to join them using one from the list of relative pronouns. The first sentence, we talked about the party. Sarah wants to organize it for my birthday. This is a sentence or two sentences. We want to join them using a relative pronoun. Here, before or at the end of the sentence, the word is the party. The party. Sarah wants to organize it. It refers to the party in the second sentence. So, what is the right word to use when we want to join these two sentences? Look at the answer. We talked about the party. The party is something, so we use which. The same word, the same sentence, the first one as it is without changing. After it, instead of the full stop, we put which. And we wrote the whole other sentence without writing it. Sarah wants to organize for my birthday. Another sentence. This is the house. I had my first party here. Here we talk about the house. The house is a place. And the word which refers to the place in the second sentence is here. This is the house. I had my first party here. The answer is the following. This is the house where I had my first party. Where I had my first party. Don't write here. Another sentence. Stephen is an architect. His designs have won many awards. Stephen, the job of Stephen is architect. His refers to Stephen. Here in this sentence, the word which we want to put the relative pronoun after it is Stephen. Stephen comes at the beginning of the sentence. So this sentence is non-defining sense. Answer it as non-defining one. So the answer is the following. Stephen, the word Stephen. Whose. After whose comes noun. This is a noun. Here is the noun designs. Stephen, whose. We put whose instead of his. We omit his and put whose. And the other part of the sentence, whose designs have won many awards. Then the first sentence after Stephen is an architect. So Stephen, whose designs have won many awards, is an architect. This is the answer. Number 4, Christmas is a day. Day. People are happy. Day here is a time. We learned that when we talk about the time, we use when. This is the answer. Christmas is a day when people are happy. People are happy. Number 5, the boy smiled. Elena gave him some money. the boy at the beginning of the sentence, so it is non-defining one. Answer it as non-defining. And the pronoun which refers to the boy in the second sentence, object pronoun him. We cancel him or omit him. The answer is the following. The boy who Elena gave some money smiled. The boy who Elena gave some money smiled. Hope you enjoyed our time. Thanks for listening. With my best wishes, I am Mr. Makram.